Day after day, the weather kept changing. It was snow, then snowstorm, then sun and gloomy day again. But the one thing remained the same. My practice in a new sketchbook. In the January of this year, I started and finished my new sketchbook. And I wanna show you what I've been drawing in this sketchbook. So, let's begin. So, this is my new sketchbook. It says Hermitage Stationery. This is museum in St. Petersburg, Russia. Here is the title, Van Gogh. And you can see his painting, that portrait on the cover of the sketchbook. The painting is called Cottages. This sketchbook was gifted to me by my family, and this sketchbook has 144 shades. So yeah. Here you can see the Van Gogh painting. So let's begin and open the sketchbook. I started this sketchbook at the 3rd of January 2026 and finished at 30th of January 2026. So I was drawing in it for almost a month, and this sketchbook is my attempt to learn how to draw in the style of Disney classical cartoons. I always loved the appeal of classical Disney cartoon, appeal of the character. They always been stylized and look this way, that I always wanted to make copies or draw something in this style, but I had no idea how to draw in this style. So, and also in the beginning of this year, I started reading this book. I love this book so much. It explains a lot to me about animation. And when I started reading it, I realized that I also want to do studies based on the concept art of the Disney animators. So this is what I've been doing. The whole sketchbook is only studies. I didn't draw anything from imagination. And what I've been using this, and later I regretted that. And I started using brush pen, and I filled it with ink. So this is my first time trying brush pen, and I liked it very much. So let's begin. This is a very long beginning. I started studies using this pencil, and later I realized this is a huge mistake, because all the drawing smudges when you close the sketchbook. So later I changed the material that I was using for drawing. Here you can see I was drawing studies. Also, I have no idea what the name of the artist are, because I was saving all of this concept art at the Pinterest, and Pinterest did not say the name of the artist often. The only two artists I remember is Glenn Keane and Jim Keane. So this, I hope I pronounced their names right. So yeah, but there are millions of other Disney animators. Unfortunately, I don't know the names. So yeah, as you can see, the first is studies of Rapunzel. I think this is early concept art of the Tangled, and later they changed the design of Rapunzel, and here you can see more modern look of the Rapunzel in a cartoon. Here you can see more Rapunzel, and as you can see, everything is smudged, and I was using this eraser, and I was trying to erase it, but I cannot say that I did a good job, but well, you can see the drawings, so it's okay, because when I finished the sketchbook, the drawings were so smudged that it was difficult to see the lines of the drawing, so I cleared it a little. So let's see other drawings. Here you can see more Rapunzel sketches. Rapunzel, and I don't know who this is. I saw this on Pinterest and decided to draw, but it was in a Disney style, so I was also drawing it. Here you can see Elsa sketches based on a concept art. And Anna. I like this sketch. I'll use this sketch as cheat sheet to look at when I would need to create a character and I wouldn't know how to draw eyes or how to stylize character, because I think this is a good sketch. More Anne and Elsa. And also when I was drawing it, I realized that the concept art that was created in 90s were completely different compared to the modern concept art, because in the modern concept art most of the main characters in a Disney cartoon, I'm talking about women and girls, have this baby face with huge eyes, and these eyes are giant. But in the earliest concept art, I can't say that the characters had these huge eyes. Well, the only exception is Rapunzel and Ariel, but other characters had stylized eyes, but their eyes weren't so big. So this is what I just noticed. More Elsa. This is Mother Gothel from Rapunzel. I don't know who this is. I saw this drawing on Pinterest, and I have no idea who the artist is and who this character is, so I was drawing it. And also more of this character. Again, Rapunzel and Elsa. Mother Gothel, and this is so much that it looks like I was trying to do shadows or water structure, but I didn't do that. It just smudged pencil on the paper. Again, Mother Gothel, Elsa. This is Tiana from The Princess and the Frog, and this is Ariel. Again, Ariel, Rapunzel, and Elsa. I don't think that this drawing is from Disney Animators. This was fan art based on the musical Wicked. This is Glinda and Elphaba, but I decided to draw it because I also like the style and I wanted to study it. Mother Gothel and Mother Gothel with Rapunzel. Also Rapunzel. And here you can see I finally changed the tool. I stopped using this black charcoal on this paper, and I started using the brush pen. I like this brush pen. As you can see, this brush pen is loaded with ink, and I will use it in my other art practice. And I realized that I absolutely love the brush pen. This is so easy to work with, and I was thinking, like, why didn't I use it earlier, because this is so perfect for sketches. Here you can see Eugene, or Flynn Rider from Tangled. This is also him. Here you can see that these sketches are not perfect, since his expressions are not exactly as it was on a concept art, but it's okay because I'm still learning how to draw like that. And here you can see Rapunzel again. And this is my favorite Disney character. I always, when I was a kid, I was so obsessed with Aladdin. Aladdin was my huge crush when I was a kid. I was obsessed with Aladdin, and I remember that when I was a teenager, I was trying to draw stylize of Aladdin and to drawing from imagination, and I created horrible drawings. I couldn't understand his proportions at all. So I'm so happy that I did the stylize, because I think I can understand him better. I always loved how Disney Animators drew his eyes and his eyebrows. I think this is genius. So yeah, here you can see another Tangled sketches. This is young Rapunzel and not young Rapunzel. This was an early concept of the Flynn Rider from Tangled, but then they changed the design. Also Rapunzel. This is a newer designer of Flynn Rider that was in the cartoon. Rapunzel, Anna, and Flynn Rider. I forgot his name. I think his name was Hans from. He is from Frozen, the villain from Frozen. Aladdin, again Aladdin. More Aladdin and more Aladdin. And this is parents of Anna and Elsa from Frozen. Rapunzel as a kid. Pocahontas and Anna. This is Aurora from Sleeping Beauty. And Pocahontas, Aurora, Jasmine from Aladdin. I forgot about the existence of this character because I watched the Jungle Book when I was a kid, and I remember almost nothing about this cartoon. I remember that I loved it very much when I was a kid, but for some reason I forgot about this character. But Pinterest recommended me this pin, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna draw it. Jasmine. Wendy from Peter Pan, and again this character, I don't know her name, from the Jungle Book. Peter Pan, Aladdin, Alice from Alice in Wonderland, Cinderella, Wendy, Aladdin, Alice and Wendy, Peter Pan, Wendy with the kid and Wendy again, Alice from Wonderland, Pocahontas and Alice, more Pocahontas. I don't know why I started drawing I didn't fill the whole page, and they are so small on this huge page. I don't know why I decided to draw them so small, but it was accidental. Aladdin, Pocahontas, Aladdin, Esmeralda. This is also one of the characters that I really enjoy to draw. Esmeralda, and if you saw my DreamyNatalie page, you probably seen that many years ago I was drawing this frame. When I was drawing digital art, but I decided to draw it again as a sketch because I like this frame. I think this is a character from the Princess and the Frog, but I'm not sure, and I don't remember her name. This is Esmeralda. This is from Princess and the Frog. Tiana and her friend. This is a character from the Aristocrat Cats, or Cat Aristocrats, I don't know how this sounds in English. This is from Princess and the Frog. Maleficent. This is again from the Cats. This is Captain Hook from the Peter Pan. Cruella de Vil. Gaston, Tarzan, and Jasmine. And that's it. That's the whole sketchbook. As you can see, there are only studies. So yeah, when I was drawing it, I also was trying to draw from imagination, and I was trying to stylize characters from the Stranger Things. You can see my attempt to stylize the Will from the Stranger Things. I cannot say that I'm very happy with the result, but drawing this was much easier after me doing a bunch of the Disney studies. And here you can see I was trying to draw Dustin from the Stranger Things. The reason why I was drawing them, because I was working on animation and I posted this animation, but also I'm working on another animation and these characters will be there, so yeah, I'm working on another animation based on the Stranger Things. And that was my sketchbook tour. This is my first started and finished sketchbook in 2026. And honestly, I was not sure that I will record the sketchbook tour, because when I was starting this sketchbook, I didn't have high hopes about this sketchbook, because I was thinking like, this is just for practice, and maybe the drawings won't be perfect, and maybe I won't even show them, because as I mentioned before, I was studying in this sketchbook, but I think my studies look good, so this is why I decided that I can show this to all of you, so you would witness what I've been drawing. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in next videos. Bye.